Welcome back to Help I'm Teaching Sunday School. We've got something a little bit different for you this week. Check it out.
Okay, first question. What do you do with the sheep?
What do I do with the sheep? I love the sheep. I care for them. I take them beside the still waters so that they can have a drink, so they can wash off their muddy stains. I take them into green pastures. We go up over the hills and down into the ravines. We look for the greenest, luscious grass so they can have all that they need.
What do I do with the sheep? Well, they're not that bright, these sheep. They keep running away and they get lost, and they're kind of a pain. It's kind of a lot of work.
I eat the sheep and sell the sheep and steal the sheep. I take care of the sheep. I take them to a nice meadow.
Okay, next question. What do the rod and staff mean to you?
And here I am with my trusty rod and my staff. My rod I use like a club. Why, like David, my hero, the great shepherd boy of Israel, he tells about how when he was watching his father's sheep and a lion or bear would come, he would go and rescue the lamb from the lion or the bear. And if the lion or the bear would turn on him, he would grab it by its beard, and he would take his club and he would kill the lion, he would kill the bear, so that the sheep would be safe. And so when the sheep look at me and they see that I have my rod, they feel safe because they know I'll protect them. And my staff I use for climbing, so I can go over the mountains and down in the ravines. Sometimes I use it to knock some fresh leaves off of a tree so the lambs can have something good to eat. I wouldn't go anywhere without my staff or my rod. They're a comfort to my sheep. I might even use this staff to hit a snake on the head or whatever was needed to keep my beloved sheep safe.
Oh, the rods and staff. Here, check it out. I've been working on this game. See, here's what you do. You take the rod and you throw it, and I think it'll catch on. What do you think?
I was talking to my cousin Joseph about this, and he said that the rod and the staff mean pain because shepherds hit him. Yeah, with the rod, and sometimes the staff they use to catch bandits and pull them by the neck. But that's not what I normally think of with the rod and the staff. I think of protecting the sheep. Yeah, protecting the sheep is what I do, because I'm a shepherd.
Okay. What do you do when the sheep are in danger?
The sheep are always in danger, it seems. They're kind of stupid, but I don't care. I still love them. I'll go do anything to keep those sheep safe. Besides using my rod and my staff, well, sometimes if one goes over a cliff, I'll go down over the cliff to pull that little lamb back. Or when they have an injury, I'll carry them. I'll carry them here in this sling here so that they'll be safe and they'll be warm. They'll be right next to my heart. Rub some ointment on them, do whatever they need so that they will heal and be safe and healthy, because they are my dear sheep. I love them so much.
Oh, the sheep are in danger? Well, I'm not gonna, like when a wolf or a lion or a bear or something attacks? Oh man, that's hard, because I'm not gonna I'm not going to lay down my life for the sheep. I mean, who would do that? I mean, they're just sheep. I mean, I'm like me, you know? You got to protect me, right?
I'm the reason the sheep are in danger. No, I'm not. I protect the sheep with my rod and staff.
How do you keep the sheep with you?
My sheep always stay with me. They follow me. They hear my voice. They know what my voice sounds like. They won't follow somebody else because they know I'm the shepherd who loves them and cares for them. I call them by name.
I guess, you know, they just kind of wander around. They're always here. I guess they recognize my voice or something like that. You know?
Well, whenever I'm taking the sheep to town, away from their shepherds, away from safety, because they won't follow me. I say, here sheep, here sheep, here sheep, and they go off the other way. They don't listen to my voice.
Last question. What does the role of a shepherd mean to you?
I love these sheep so much. I know they're just sheep, but they're my sheep, and I'll do anything for them. Do they need me to lay down my life for them? I'll be glad to do that. Do they need me to be in danger? Do they need me to work hard, to stay awake at night? Whatever they need, I love them, and I'm glad to do that for them. They are my own dear sheep.
Oh, man. It is a job. I get paid. It is so much better than digging ditches. I mean, you're just kind of out here, and it's cold right now, but, you know, sometimes it's nice. But you got to take care of the sheep. It's a job.
Yes, and my job is that of a shepherd, because I'm in this pen here with the sheep. I didn't go through the door. I climbed over the sides because I was being really sneaky, because I didn't want to wake the sheep up. Yeah, I didn't want to wake the sheep up. That's why I climbed in and didn't go through the gate. Well, actually, I'm not a shepherd. I am a thief, and I tried to steal the sheep. So I better go.
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Jesus said, Truly, truly, I say to you, he who does not enter the sheepfold by the door, but climbs in by another way, that man is a thief and a robber. But he who enters by the door is the shepherd of the sheep. To him the gatekeeper opens. The sheep hear his voice, and he calls his own sheep by name and leads them out. When he has brought out all his own, he goes before them, and the sheep follow him, for they know his voice. A stranger they will not follow, but they will flee from him, for they do not know the voice of strangers. So Jesus said to them again, Truly, truly, I say to you, I am the door of the sheep. All who came before me are thieves and robbers, but the sheep did not listen to them. I am the door. If anyone enters by me, he will be saved, and will go in and out and find pasture. The thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy. I came that they may have life, and have it abundantly. I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd lays down his life for the sheep. He who is a hired hand and not a shepherd, who does not own the sheep, sees the wolf coming and leaves the sheep and flees, and the wolf snatches them and scatters them. He flees because he is a hired hand and cares nothing for the sheep. I am the good shepherd. I know my own, and my own know me, just as the Father knows me, and I know the Father, and I lay down my life for the sheep. For this reason the Father loves me, because I lay down my life that I may take it up again. No one takes it from me, but I lay it down of my own accord. I have authority to lay it down, and I have authority to take it up again. This charge I have received from my Father. My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. I give them eternal life, and they will never perish, and no one will snatch them out of my hand. My Father who has given them to me is greater than all, and no one is able to snatch them out of the Father's hand. I and the Father are one.